What's up, Run 50 States My Way? This is Ashley. We've officially made it to Utah for our epic runcation and our first stop after lunch at In-N-Out Burger, pictures to follow, which was epic and totally lived up to its hype. We are now going to stretch our very plain, heavy legs by going into the mountains at I have no idea how to say it. We're gonna find out from inside. We're gonna call it the Timpanogos Cave National Monument, but I'm totally not sure if that's how you say it. So let's check out the visitor center so that we can get a stamp in our passport. We found the little stamps to put into our passport book. Here we go. This is where we are. And there we go. So cool. So now the big question I have to ask, how do you say it? Timpanogos. I keep wanting to say Tippecanoe.
Yeah.
So Timpanogos. There we go. Timpanogos Cave National Monument. So why isn't it a national park? What makes like a national monument versus a national park?
So it's how they're set up.
Okay.
So Congress signs in national parks.
Okay.
The president can sign in national monuments.
Aha. So which president did this one?
Warren G. Harding in 1922.
So this has been around for a while.
We're just about getting ready to celebrate our centennial next year.
That's really cool. And if we don't want to go all the way into the cave, we can still go up part of the trail, right?
You're more than welcome to just hike it.
Okay, perfect. That's what we're going to do, because I don't want to go all the way to the top because we're running Provo Utah Valley Marathon.
Oh, gotcha.
So this is just, we just got off a plane and need to stretch our legs.
That's fair.
So figured about halfway.
That's fair.
Perfect. All right, thank you so much. This is awesome. Super duper cool and lots of great stuff. I love it. Here we go on the cave trail. We had to meet with the park ranger, even though we're not doing the cave tour, to let us know about rock slides and water and wildlife and things like that. But this is a really steep hill because we're literally climbing a mountain. And if you can see the grading already, super duper steep, which is why we're only going up a half a mile of the 1.5 miles that it takes to get to the cave, because this is a warm-up and the stretch of our legs, not blowing out our legs for the marathon. And I'm already huffing and puffing. So we'll stay tuned. We'll give you updates, but here we go, embarking on the Tippenaugus Cave Trail. So these yellow and orange lines show where to not stop because of rock slides. So one of the things that we were just told was when you see those, you keep going. You don't stop. So that's what that means. Be aware of rock slides. We can already see how far up we've come because there's our car. Whew. So we are officially 1/4 of a mile up, 0.25, and I am significantly out of breath. But just to give you some perspective, in 1/4 of a mile, that's how far we've come. Sign here talks about that Ryan's standing next to all of the different formations of the different cave and the mountains, and getting to see the different fossils and just really awesome 580 million years of prehistoric ocean floor. So here's our next switchback, and we're going to climb another 1/4 mile, take a few pictures, and then turn around and come back down. This is absolutely incredible. Oh my gosh, there are no words for how majestic this is. This is the quarterway mark.
Hey everybody.
And there's Ryan. And this is really cool. So when there's a mountain and you have a path, you put the path through the mountain. This is so cool. How absolutely beautiful. And this is on a fault line, which you can see right there, crack in the mountain. So the fault line, which is right there, is two different tectonic plates. That's really cool. This was constructed in 1951. Wow. Awesome. Absolutely beautiful. So again, our turnaround point, because with my asthma just coming from Ohio to Utah, I knew that this would really stretch because of the altitude. I wanted to be able to stretch our legs but not overexert. And just a half a mile, I'm like, wow, really feeling it. So this is not for the faint of heart. Really take it slow. The ranger talked about bringing water and he complimented us on our vests. This is the half-mile mark right here with this amazing iron gate. And in the winter, this is locked, and at night during the cave tours, they lock this gate. But right up here on this ledge is where we're gonna actually turn before the next switchback. At exactly a half a mile in, we're at 0.51. And we're gonna go up here real quick to this sign. Whew. Echoes of the past and the warped cliffs. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is what Run 50 States My Way is all about. It's not just about the running. When you travel to these states, you've got to look at all of these majestic, amazing places. And while not a national park, but a national monument, still part of the National Park Service, this is a must if you come for the Utah Valley Marathon in Provo. It's en route from Salt Lake City Airport to Provo. It didn't take us long to get here at all. About 35 minutes. And it is just absolutely amazing. So Ryan and I are gonna get a quick picture together. Ryan?
Hi.
No, just smile. Yay!
Hi.
Utah state number 10. So we have made it down from the mountain, and I want to point something out that I don't think is communicated enough. It is almost 90 degrees here in Utah, and it is, I didn't stop my watch to tell you. There we go, activity saved. We just hiked that in about 35 minutes. We did 1.16 miles. So we went up to the halfway point, or I'm sorry, the half mile mark, and then turned around. But what people need to really understand is you cannot do this without water. I had a 20-ounce bottle and I pretty much drained it, and I only did a mile of the 3 miles round trip. Please, people, bring water. And the National Park Service helps you because they have these amazing bottle filling stations with spring water right from the mountain. So you have no excuse to pass out because you get dehydrated. Public service announcement from the national parks and from me: drink water and hydrate. They actually have another trail, so everybody comes for the cave, but this trail, which is literally right across the street from the parking, is along the water. It's the Riverview picnic area, and it's got a nice little trail, and we wanted to come and check out the water. So really we want to jump in the water because we're hot, but we're not going to do that. And we're just going to check out this trail for a little bit, see what we can see. Fun, awesome bridge. Wow, is that stunning. It'd actually be kind of dangerous to get in that water. It's moving really quickly from this way. So let's see how far we can go. I don't think we can go very far, but we'll find out. It has these little steps that actually lead you down. Now it does tell you to be careful because obviously the water is going really rapid and these stairs are a little treacherous, but how cool is this? Absolutely breathtaking. I just can't say enough good things about this little National Park Service location. The initial river and picnic area was just the first start of it. There are little picnic nooks with grills and tables and things like that all along this trail. It follows along the river. We found some bathrooms, which is always helpful. And they have fire extinguisher buckets for those who want to build a fire to either roast s'mores or roast marshmallows to make s'mores or to make burgers. But I will say this is not as strenuous, obviously, as hiking the mountain, but this still has some nice little grading to it. And it's really hot. But it's absolutely beautiful. There's a nice breeze down here by the water. But here coming up are some of these picnic areas that I'm going to show you. And again, this nature path just meanders through it. So here you go. You've got your trash receptacle, your little fire pit, your picnic table. You can see there are several of them all along this area. What I love, however, is the smell. There are a lot of Douglas firs in this canyon and it smells like a Christmas tree. So it's just absolutely beautiful. Sensory overload for sure. And again, runners, hikers, adventurers alike, or just people who want to get outside and do things, you got to check this national park monument out because it truly is absolutely amazing. Again, I'm out of breath. But this is Ashley and Ryan signing off from Timpanogos Cave National Monument. Check it out. We're loving it. Run 50 states my way. Give us a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button. Ring the bell, especially right now because of all of our Utah adventures. So you see each one of these videos drop. We have a lot more to come on our adventures over the next week here in Utah, including the Provo Marathon.